I'm glad this isn't my mother. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. And now that Ruby Frank is hopefully gonna sit behind bars for quite a while, the second worst internet mother now takes the cake as the worst mother on the internet. And I don't know who that is, but arguably the worst mother I currently am aware of goes by the name Savannah Shea. I don't know if she really is the worst mother out there, but this is someone I just have to make a rant on. She is not a horrible mother because of how she treats her children, but rather because of how she is as a person. So, today we're gonna watch a few TikToks she made and I will comment on them.
I saw this really cute guy at the grocery store the other day, so naturally I followed him to the checkout counter, and when he gave the cashier his credit card, I peeped it to see what his name was. And then I Googled him and found his social media profiles, and I was able to tell that he was single. So I went through his friends list and I found his mother's page. And then I looked through his mother's page and I saw that she was a member of this book club that's in my area. So I sent a request to join the book club. So I went to the book club meeting and I met his mom there, and we bonded over some books that we both liked, and she just thought I was so nice, and I brought it up randomly in conversation that I was single, and she let me know that she had a son that was single also that lived in the area, and maybe it would be cool for us to get together and chat sometime. So I gave her my number, which she gave to her son, and this morning he texted me and asked if I'd like to get together this weekend and do something. So I guess we're gonna go on a date. I'm really excited.
So basically she decided to stalk a guy she apparently had some crush on. Now the reason I know she is a mother is because Mr. Troll decided to peruse her social media. Yes, I know it seems kinda sus, but when you stalk a stalker, it doesn't really count. But anyways, I saw that she made a whole bunch of posts on her children. Now, after I show you her TikToks, you will understand why I censor her children. I don't want those children to be bullied in the future because they have a stalker mom. Unfortunately, she has already made those public posts of them, and you can easily find them through a quick Google search. I mean, that's literally how Mr. Troll found them. So, I am concerned for those children. Now, also, assuming she got those children in a natural way, this means she had a man in her life with whom she was doing bedroom activity to summon those children. However, for unexplained reasons, that man no longer seems to be present, and therefore, she is now single and horrifyingly hunting for another victim, spouse. Perhaps her leaving that man probably affected her emotionally, and that's why she became a psycho. She turned into a yandere. However, those are just my own speculations. I can't read her mind, so I'm not sure what really is happening here, but let's watch more of her TikToks.
I can't believe how many people were interested in my story yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you an update now because I just can't wait until the weekend, honestly. So since he texted me yesterday, I have his phone number. Therefore, this morning I went to Snapchat and found his public profile. And he posted a story this morning of him walking his dogs. In the story, I could see a street sign behind him. So naturally, I went to Google Maps and looked up all the streets in our city that have that name. I was able to click on the street views and pan around until I found the exact surroundings that were in his Snapchat story.
So let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, she might be doing some creepy stalker shit, but a lot of young guys watching this are not creeped out whatsoever. Instead, they are like, that guy she stalks must be so lucky. I wish I could be stalked by such a beautiful lady. But here's the thing. Imagine if the roles were reversed. If the stalker was a man stalking a beautiful lady, he would never get away with it. And she kind of addresses that as an excuse to keep being a shitty person.
This user commented the double standard, and I just want to say, yeah, double standards are real. Every day, women have been dealing with being called sluts because they have sex with multiple men. But when men do it, they're praised, and nobody ever bats an eyelash. And secondly, double standards. So you're telling me that all of you guys want to do this and you're just mad that you would get flack for it and a woman wouldn't?
So normally this video would not be targeted towards her, but rather all the horny young men that enable such double standards in society. However, the reason why I am targeting her and criticizing her directly as a person is because she is a mother. She is raising her children, probably to become her stalker minions.
So I have the update everyone is waiting for. I went to the neighborhood yesterday that I found from this fellow's Snapchat story, and I started to walk around a bit, and I got really lucky. I saw him coming out of a townhouse, and he had a dog on a leash, so I assumed that's where he lives, and he was taking his dog for a walk. So naturally, I waited a few moments for him to walk down the sidewalk a bit and get out of sight around the corner. And I walked up to the townhouse and I walked around back and checked the back door. The back door was unlocked. So I opened the door really slowly and peeped my head in, and I didn't see anybody. So I walked in. It led to the kitchen, which had a bedroom right off the side of it. So I walked into the bedroom and saw a picture of his mom sitting on the dresser, so I knew it had to be his room. His bed was made, so I thought that was pretty attractive because how many guys make their bed, right? So I walked through the ensuite door to his bathroom, figured I'd browse around a moment, open the medicine cabinet, just check and see if I saw any lady products or, anything that would lead me to believe that maybe he isn't totally single. There was an open condom wrapper in the trash can, so that might be an issue that we have to get over in the future, but it's okay. I'll forgive him right now.
Okay, what the frick? She was too shy to just talk to him, so instead she decided to pretend like she's part of the Scooby-Doo gang and break into someone's house, and then she checked his bathroom stuff. Like, that is such a no-no.
As I was leaving the bedroom and making my way back into the kitchen, I ran into what I'm assuming is his roommate, who was very startled by seeing me in the townhouse, obviously. Startled me as well, but I was quickly able to come up with an excuse, let them know that I was a cleaning lady, and I must have accidentally walked into the wrong townhouse because I was on my phone and not paying attention. Luckily, he believed that, and I was able to make a quick escape. He did seem a little annoyed, but not too questionative. He seemed to believe my story.
So, let's say hypothetically, she and the guy would become a couple. First of all, she would at some point have to meet that roommate again, and they would be like, oh, this is the housekeepers that went into the wrong house. And it would create so much awkward tension that would pretty much kill the romance. And second of all, imagine if her children or anyone else asked, how did you guys meet? What would she say? Oh, I stalked him. And if she lied, she would get exposed because she made freaking TikToks where she reveals step by step how she stalked this guy. Don't you think this guy would eventually find out about her TikToks and be horrified? Like, this is something I will never understand. How people make TikToks where they flat out reveal they are horrible people doing horrible actions, and then they expect nobody will find out. Like, how? How? Where's the logic in here? Can someone please tell me their logic? Please explain to me in the comments, because this is something I have been pondering over for months at this point.